One of the tasks that people were talking about quite a lot was the TV selling this year. And I know you and some of the other candidates shared that your best moments may not have been shown on screen. So what has it been like balancing sort of a genuinely life-changing moment and opportunity, but also realizing that it needs to be an entertaining TV show for the people watching at home?
So for me personally, it worked out in my favor because I believe I was born for entertainment and TV. Like the way I always had some kind of airtime in the show, whether it was just facial expressions or one-liners or me making a really bold statement or me essentially leading. What I think happened is I was sub team leader and PM for pretty much like 70% of the show. So I have to be there and I have to get a good edit because my team probably won, or like, as in, they can't edit something in, they can only edit something out. So if I was stupid and I did something stupid, it can very much make the cut, and I can't blame production, I can't blame the editors, I can't blame anyone. But if something has been edited out of the show and it's been made to look like I'm incompetent or I didn't contribute, but other people had their moment and I wasn't sub team leader, like for example in Egypt, the task in Egypt, I potentially was the reason why we won that task, right? It was cut out. But the entire coffee experience at the end of the night, I led it. They loved it. The women that were there from the company that we were hosting, they were in tears. They were hugging and kissing and like really, like we did this whole team building exercise that was completely cut out, right? And obviously because the kitchen was more manic and fun to film, and things that go too smoothly don't make for good TV. But I remember Priyash pretty much like running into my arms after that, saying, "Oh my God, you saved me! You saved me!" Did it make the cut? No. Do I really care? Not as much, because it didn't make me look incompetent. It was nothing. But task 9, I was responsible for over half of the sales. So, but showing me as like, oh, she's not speaking in the gallery. Why is she not talking? Why is she not vocal? That made me look incompetent. And after the big statements I've made about this is my task, this is my task, it made it look like, oh, she's all talk and that's it. So that I didn't appreciate. But I have a huge understanding of TV, entertainment, editing. The best bits stay, and the bits that are kind of stagnant should go as they should. You've got 1 hour. So I understand the world, and I was never really angry up until, like, I was never really angry, but week 9 I was like, let me just say something, because when you're responsible for a majority of the sales, it should be said.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like you want to validate